Shalom. Call Halam La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honor side teachers, the head apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord, when this lesson may be edifying and straight to the point. It is the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 8. O taste and see that the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. You see? And that's pretty much what we touching on, man. Trusting in the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, in which that trust is the element that's well needed for the season we headed into, man. You see, in which the Lord deemed the times as perilous times, which perilous goes into dangerous and risky times, man. So evil and only evil is coming to the planet Earth, ultimately to Babylon the Great, America, which this place is going to be consumed by the evils that the Lord got set to come down the pipes, man. You see, in that trust is the only source or the only element that can preserve you from these evils, man. You see, because real quick, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. He's saying wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. You see, this wisdom and knowledge, man, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you get from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is going to act as a stability, man. It's going to stabilize you. It's going to keep you in your right mind. You see? And this wisdom and knowledge is only going to be given to those who pretty much trust in him. You know? He's saying the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure, you see? So this is the treasures, man. This is the wisdom and knowledge that's going to preserve you and keep you alive in the times to come, man. You're seeing it all starts by you trusting in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So this mystery be made known unto you real quick. This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. You see? You will understand the perfect will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Ultimately knowing how to maneuver, how to weigh the spirits, ultimately how to stay alive, man. Knowing not to take the charagma. You see, knowing to have faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. When you change to a lower state, because when the famine consume America, the prophet's going to be in the midst of that fire. But one thing that the prophets going to have that the mere mortals here in America don't have is the trust, the trust that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has given us, man. The faith, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that's going to stabilize us. You see? That's what's going to separate us from these Americans. You see, he said, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. You see, and ultimately that faith, you know, to have faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is to ultimately trust in him, man. You see, and that's pleasing to the eyes of the Lord to have faith in him. You know, he said, and such as be faithful and love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect, you see? So this is why this is important, to put your trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because that element of trust is going to pretty much preserve you. The Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is going to be a buckler to those who trust in him. You know, real quick. In Psalms chapter 18 and verse 30. All right. Verse 30, he said, as for the Most High, Yahweh, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. You see, his ways is perfect, man. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is perfect, man. You see, he said he is a buckler to all those that put their, he is a buckler to all those that trust in him. You see, so the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is going to be a buckler to those who trust in him, pretty much a shield, man, a protection to those who put their trust in him, man. So in the time of famine, if you trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord is going to make sure that you eat, man. He's going to make sure that you be satisfied, and he's going to make sure you protected, man. You see, because ultimately, let's go here. Ezekiel 7:5, he said, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, in evil and only evil, behold, is calm. An end is calm. The end is calm. It watcheth for thee, Behold, it is come, you see? And this is what we seeking to be delivered from, man. You know, and the power that we seeking to deliver us from this is Yahweh Shema Shai. And we having faith, you know, and trusting in the Lord that he's going to keep us in these times, man. You know, when these evils come upon the earth, because he said it watcheth for thee. You see? He said, behold, it is come. So this end that the Yahweh Shema Shai is speaking of, this evil that he's speaking of is inevitable. You know, so this is a season that's going to take place here in the planet Earth. And you want to be protected in those times, man. And the only way for you to be protected is to put your trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, this the book of Psalms 34. And verse 17, the righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles, you see. And it's going to come a time on this planet Earth where troubles is going to consume this land, man. You know, that's why in the scriptures is written that the just shall live by faith. You see, because it's actually going to get so bad on the planet Earth that you're going to be reduced to your faith. You're going to be reduced to trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai for your next meal, you know, for to keep you safe, to guide your footsteps. You see, and if you don't trust in the Lord and you lean on your own understanding, well, ultimately you're going to be destroyed, man. You see? That's why it's written, lean not on our own understanding. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths, man. You see? When you lean on Yahweh Shema Shai, you're ultimately having faith and putting your trust that he's going to deliver you, that he's going to lead your footsteps into life, man. You know, that's why you pray in the Lord's Prayer, lead me not into temptation, but deliver me from evil. You see? You put your trust in Yahweh Shema Shai to direct your path, man. You know, verse 18, he said, the Lord is nigh to them that are brokenhearted, and save such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of all them. It's like out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. See, the Lord redeemeth the souls of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. You see? So ultimately, trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai is going to act as a preserver, man. The Lord is going to be a buckler to them that trust in him, man. In the day of evil, in the famine, in the war, in the pestilence, you know, in the race wars, the civil wars, and the anarchy, you know, in the guillotine, whatever it may be, man, whatever your lot may lead you, if you continue to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai and keep the faith unto death, the Lord is going to deliver you, man. He said, none of them that none of them that trust in him shall be desolate, man. You see? Real quick. This the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 10. He said, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You see? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, very pitiful, and forgiveth sin, and saveth in time of affliction, man. So this is the business that the Lord operates in, man. You know, if you're looking to be saved, the Lord is going to put you in the scenario for him to come save you. But in the midst of it, in the midst of the fire, you have to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You have to keep your integrity, man. You see? Trusting in the Lord is the only way for us to be preserved, man. It's the only way for us to stay alive. You see, we got to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai that he going to deliver us in the famine, in the insurrections and seditions, you know, and anarchy, you know, and the martial law and the FEMA, whatever it may be, wherever our light may lead us, man. You know, we're going to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, but Lord willing, he was edified to the elect, those who salvation to our Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. To next video, say shalom.